Hello everybody. Hello. Come on in, watch this. I got breaking news right now about a murder that happened in my hometown of Chicago. I just got the message sent to me and they want me to do this live right now. So I'm not prepared for this. Like I said, it's breaking news. It happened here a few hours ago. I wanted to be the first one that broke it out here because this is from my hometown of Chicago. Um, and from what I just was told, that my cousins know this guy. So I'm trying to get to this here. 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm getting to it. Let me make sure I have everything set so you guys can hear me. Um, oh Lord have mercy. I got everything going, but what I need to go here. Um, there is a rapper out of Chicago, 26-year-old. His name is Trey Savage. He was shot today. Hey, Christina Marshall. Hey, Keita. Hey, we're entrepreneur. Can you guys please hit the like button? Please hit the like button for me. There was a guy, 26-year-old Trey Savage. He was shot earlier today. I'm trying to look this up for you, so I wasn't able to prepare really fully for this. So I'm just going to wing it with you guys, and I'm going to read the news of what I have here. Um, 1 second, you guys. Okay. Um, I'm waiting for it to pop up here for me. Okay. Here is his picture. His name is Trey Savage, a Chicago rapper, was shot to death Friday morning while he was driving in Chatham on the south side. I lived on the south side. I lived on the low end. This was farther south. This is like the 8100 block of the south side. I lived in the 5200 block, and which is my block was called Inglewood, or the gang that was in that area was called the Mole. So I lived in Motown. But this is the 26-year-old had just dropped off his girlfriend in the 8100 block of South Evans about 11 a.m. when shots rang out, the police said. He was hit in the neck and shoulder. Savage continued driving, striking 3 cars, police said. He was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office identified him as Kentrey Young, which is Savage's birth name. Savage lived in the same neighborhood where he was shot. Witnesses reported seeing a white SUV, possibly a Mazda, in the area at the time of the shooting, police said. That vehicle was last seen on Cottage Grove. So that part is on the southeast side of Chicago. If anybody is from Chicago and you know the area, that is going towards like Lakeshore Drive, King Drive, all of that east over that way. It said no one is in custody. The area 2 detectives are conducting a homicide investigation. Savage was an associate of rapper Chief Keef and a part of Keef's Glow Gang collection of rappers. Savage's 2014 single Trap was described by the website Hot New Hip Hop as precisely the kind of hard-hitting street anthem that the enthusiasts have come to love and expect from these Chicago MCs. So he was an up-and-coming rapper there, you guys. And it's sad that we are losing so much of our youth here in Chicago and everywhere right now. But it's really it bothers me every time I hear about something from somebody in Chicago, because I'm from Chicago, and he's only 26 years old. He's like I said, a friend of my little cousins, and who's to say what if one of my little cousins were with him at this time when this happened? And you know, Chicago is big, but that little area right there, like I said, I lived on 52nd and Sangamon. That's west of where they were, but I have family that live over in the Chatham area, so that's more east of there. So I'm gonna see if I can get this to play for you guys. I don't know why this thing, since we've had that storm, my I don't know, my system, everything keeps acting up, going haywire on me. I know before you guys couldn't hear me because things have just been jumping on and coming on and going off. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, this is Trey Savage, 26 years old, in the Chicago east side of Chicago. It's still in Chicago, but it's the east side. He was shot and killed on 81st and let me see, I gotta go back through this again. 26-year-old, he had just dropped off his girlfriend on the 8100 block of South Evans at 11 o'clock today. He was shot in the neck and in the shoulder. He was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead. That was his picture that I just had up here. Now, this is the news footage showing you the area. And if you can look right here, you will see the car. The car is flipped up. Let me click out and click back on. Okay. See the car right there, you guys? You will see the car flipped up. There goes the blue.
Hey, flip that bitch.
There was another guy driving by and saw that. So, I'm going to see if I can get this footage for you to show you this. This is crazy. I don't, wow. Everything wants to act a fool on me when I'm trying to get everything to show you. That's what I'm saying. We get these storms here, and it lets me know now that the FBI and all of those people are actually really messing with our phones and our internet, because when you try to get the messages out there, you try to get truth out there, you try to show things to the people, sometimes they mess with your feeds, they block it, they mess with your phones, they do a lot of different things to cut you off from it. But I have another way of going around it. So this is from the Chicago Sun-Times. Let's see if I can blow the picture up for you guys. This is the police, and this is the car where it ran into and almost flipped this car over. That's the scene. Okay, I'm gonna see if they have part of a video. Somebody had video. They're taking video down. They're doing a lot of stuff to keep people from seeing this, because somebody has a shot of it showing him driving and hitting this car and it flipping. And I just had it. Okay. When he was shot, he had continued driving, and he was striking 3 cars. The police said he was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office identified him as Kentrey Young, which is Savage's birth name, and he lived in that same neighborhood where he was shot. The witnesses had reported seeing a white SUV, possibly a Mazda, in the area at the time of this shooting, and the vehicle was last seen on Cottage Grove Avenue. Their Area 2 detectives are conducting a homicide investigation. Savage was an associate of rapper Keith Chief and a part of Keith's Glow Gang collection of rappers. He did make a hot single in 2014 called Trap, and on the website it was listed as the hot new hip hop, as precisely the kind of hard hitting street anthem that the enthusiasts have come to love and expect from these Chicago MCs. They took to Twitter in regards to it, Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of other things that they were showing. Let's see if this is going to show it. I believe this one is going to show it. Okay, I gotta wait for
and child sizes.
Wait for the commercial to come through and finish.
Infused with nano silver technology to block particles. Order now at boomernaturals.com. Free shipping and handling on any order over $50.
Okay, here we go, you guys.
But for some breaking news, Chicago rapper Trey Savage shot and killed while driving in Chatham. Police say Savage was in the 8100 block of South Evans Avenue when he was shot in the neck and shoulder. His car continued to lunge forward, hitting 3 other cars before it stopped, partially off the ground. No one in custody at this hour.
Okay, that's all that they're showing. That's all the information that they have right now. But as the information continues to come in, I will continue to bring you that information, because I'm going to be calling to my family and friends in Chicago. I'm going to see if I can get a phone call right now in to one of my friends to see if, I'm going to call into one of my friends to see if he can talk to me, if he's heard anything, if he knows what's going on. And he's out in the street, so he knows a lot of things, but I gotta call him first because he doesn't know my chat phone number, so he's not gonna answer.
Hello.
Perez, you busy?
What up?
What's up, boy? Look, I need to call you and talk to you because I got to ask you a couple of questions. I'm doing a live show right now. I have my YouTube channel live, so I'm gonna call you right back off a 302 phone number, so answer your phone. I want all your money in quarters unmarked. I don't want them rolled. I want them in a clean, fresh white sock. All right. I'm calling you right back now. Bye. All right, you guys. He's going to take the call. So let me set it up. That's my homeboy. He's also one of my brothers. So I'm going to call. I'm going to get you guys. He knows that I have you on the phone. So we're going to get him in. Good call. I'm going to see. Perez is like the Rosanna Dana, so you might hear some crazy stuff out of him, but he can get the words that are out there on the street. So we're gonna see what he got for us, what he's heard, and see what he got to say about it. All right.
You have reached the voicemail box of 8722305.
I just told him I was calling. Let me call him back. He tripping. No, he just know I told him I was calling, and he ain't gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna call him right back. I just called your phone. Why you ain't answer? Let me tell you something. You about to get on my last nerve. I'm telling you, I'm going to get a slingshot. Yep. Yep, call me right now. Bye. See, I have to threaten his life, y'all. He get ready to call me now. Let me answer. All right.
Call from Perez Matthew McCoy. To accept, press 1.
Perez.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on? I got you on my show. You live, so don't go acting no fool, okay? Act
What is
like
the
act like
show
you got
about?
some home training.
Huh?
I said act like you got some home training. I have you on my YouTube right now. I'm doing a live show and I have you on here right now.
Oh
Hey,
my God. Okay,
come
okay.
on.
Let me put on my my professional voice and talk like
Nah,
I got.
you talk, you
Okay.
do, you do you. You keep it real. My show, we keep it real. We is we who we is, you know. You Chicago, I'm Chicago. We gonna talk like we good Chicago folks, all right?
Oh, you should never told me that. Okay, cool.
All right, so we gonna keep it real, keep it live, keep it raw. All right, now
Right.
I just got a breaking thing from about Trey Savage, the boy, the rapper that got killed over there on 81st and Evans.
Yeah.
What you hear about it?
81st and Evans.
Yeah,
All
and
I heard
Chatham.
so far, I didn't hear too much about it. I just seen it on my Facebook thing
Okay.
that it was I can't really say how it went, or it was he was outside in some shoe stars. But I can find out some information if you just give me a minute what really happened, because that was just too much killing going on in Chicago.
All right, now tell me what's going on there. See, that's what I was saying. I was telling my viewers, my people here, this is my family here. I was telling them, you know, they know I'm from Chicago, and they hear me talk and say a lot of things that's going on. I want to bring it from straight from Chicago, people that are actually there living there, since we've had all these riots with the George Floyd, the KKK coming into different parts of different states. What's going on right there now?
All right.
All right, you there? Perez, did you put me on hold?
Yes, I'm back.
Oh, don't be playing with me. Come on.
I got you. You catch me while I'm at work.
Okay, I'm sorry. Come on. All
I
right.
don't know. They just said contact him and he'll come right out.
Okay, I gotta get it to him like this, y'all, cause he at work, so he gonna come in and out on us, but he here. Oh, he done hung up the phone. He'll call right back. So now y'all gonna get it straight from him. He's right here in Chicago. He's at work, but he's gonna talk to us and tell us what's going on. Audrina, I ain't for your mess today. Don't start. All right, y'all. Let me answer this back.
Call from Perez Matthew McCoy. To accept.
Okay, Perez.
Yes, I'm so sorry for that. Caught me at a bad time. But I can tell you like this.
Okay.
From a point of view of me living in Chicago, of everything that's going on. Yes, I mean it was understandable. They did the looting and everything downtown and everything else. But my whole thing, when you loot, then you loot in your own neighborhood.
Right.
Then you have to go to that same store and go shopping there. Why
Right.
don't tear up your neighborhood? Go other places, tear up downtown. That's where all the money's at. That's where the people don't want you at. You should tear up downtown. Don't tear up your own neighborhood. But now since everything got quiet down and people have got themselves back together, they trying to rebuild, as they say, rebuild and put Chicago back together. Like I said, together we stand, divided we fall. But if we stand together on these issues and everything, we could be a better community and everything else.
Right.
Yeah. So, like, these young people saying there's no job, I need every young people to go to their alderman in that neighborhood, wherever they stay, and tell their alderman that you don't have a job, that you had this type of skill. And your alderman, that's who you vote for. Your alderman is supposed to help you get you a job.
Right.
You don't know that. So that's what your alderman is for. Your alderman is supposed to go to the state go wherever to get you a job. If you don't have no job, you're supposed to go to your alderman and stay on your alderman 24/7 until he helps you find you a job or summer job or whatever else going on. It's not the mayor's fault. It's not the government's fault. It's your alderman. That's where it starts first. Then it moves on.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know about what's going on in Chicago?
Right, about all the shootings. Is a lot of that done? The looting. I know I showed video on the looting. I've seen the live. I've had, family members call in. I got folks down there still in Chicago. They sent me live feed of everything that was going on, so I seen what was going on. Did the KKK come there and make their presence known there at all?
KKK ain't that stupid. They go everywhere else, but they won't come to Chicago.
Okay.
They won't go where they know they're gonna get their ass, excuse my language, their ass whooped. So they're not gonna come here. They, just like they try to make a thing like the blacks and the Mexicans and the Latinos was into it. It was never that. It was just saying, hey, don't tear up our neighborhood like y'all told y'all. We could come together. We fight for what's right.
Now this
Black
is
lives.
Okay.
Yeah. So, by me working for the post office, we get firsthand news because we have to go to these neighborhoods. And so they say, yeah, they was a little bit upset at first, but then they said, you know what? Why are we fighting against the blacks? We could unite with the blacks, and they call it, as they say, a peace treaty, and say, look, we're not fighting against y'all. We're fighting against this government and everything else to make it look like it's Latinos and blacks was going to get, because the social media would take shit and blow it up.
Right.
And that's all it was a blow up to make it look like something.
So was it really that the Latin Kings down there were killing black people, or no? No. The video that y'all saw was an old video from 2016. That's one thing about video when you post on Facebook. There's never a tracking number or anything to tell when this video was done or when this video was taken. Right.
But it was nothing like that was really done. The only thing done was really bad. They hit a couple of post offices, but it wasn't that bad that they did a whole bunch of damage. But the whole thing was that they was a little upset, and the Latin Kings and the Mexicans and the Latinos say, look, why are we fighting against the blacks when we can come together and help one another? We are in this as much as y'all are. So we are in the same boat. So instead of fighting against one another, we can help one another. They just did a parade 2 days ago with the blacks and Latinos and the Mexicans and Little Village and everything else.
And see, that's what I don't understand, because you look, the only divider really is Ashland. Between a lot of it where the Latin Kings are to the west, and then everybody else to the east of that. And that's what I'm saying. They really close. The stockyards is right there. So and even some of it's mixture right there in the stockyard. So why would they go and fight each other when we that close together? And then you go out north, then you going into another territory out north. Now I could see if they say, oh yeah, them was the ones out north doing all of that, going into fighting with the ones from the south. Or even the Latin Kings out north fighting with the Latin Kings out south, the southwest. I can understand that. But
But
for the ones that are right around there off of the Ashland, that's close over there, closer towards Halstead, I can see them joining together, wanting to do something to keep the peace, because we pretty much, you go out there towards Cicero, out there in Cicero and Berwyn, where all the white people live, they want to fight everybody.
Yeah, that's what it was. But like I said, the media took it and hyped it up to more of what it was, because you have Mexicans that comes into the black neighborhood all the time and sell Mexican porn. People love that. Everybody loves the Mexican porn. So my whole thing was when y'all was down here riot, looting, and everything else, there's 2 areas that they did not hit. I wonder why. They did not hit Boys Town. Yeah. They did not hit Rogers Park. Rogers Park is way up north where all the so-called upper-class people went. If you want to tell something, go to Rogers Park. Go to Boys Town. Why? Because they was not having it. Right. So when they stopped out and say, hey, this is it, we made our statement, we made our noise, all right, now we got to come together and clean up Chicago and come back together.
Right.
So don't let the media fool you into everything that you hear and see on the media, because the media want Chicago to look bad. Because first of all, this so-called, I can't even give him a name, this 45, he don't like Chicago because Barack is from Chicago.
He don't like Minnesota either.
He don't like Minnesota. He don't like certain people that it's not right for him. Yep. So that's his whole thing. And his whole thing is, if I can divide you, I can keep you at a bay.
Right.
You know, don't divide us. We are together. We can do this. We're not here to war against one another. We're here to make our voices heard, to make our stand. You know, this is not about this person, that person. It's about all us together, white, brown, all different colors, trying to come together. We're not out here trying to fight one another. And that what the media was saying was not true. They was not out here killing up black people, throwing them out their car. I was over there on 22nd and Kids. The day it happened, the day it supposed to went down, police was all down, up and down there. They just said, we're not going to have a march around here.
Right.
And Latinos and blacks said, we're marching for unity. We're marching for this. And so
a
they
peaceful
couldn't do nothing
march.
but to bag off. A
Right.
peace march. They
Right.
say, as long as you keep a peace march, ain't nothing we can do. When you're doing a peace march, ain't nothing they can do but just take it and leave.
But you know
when
what?
You start rioting, yes.
When we started off marching here in Minnesota, it was peaceful. Wasn't nobody fighting, wasn't nobody arguing. They came out with tear gas and spraying people with mace and everything, and came out with the batons, and they came out in riot gear. And the protesters here was like, well, why are you here with riot gear? We're not here causing no problems. We're not fighting each other. It's peaceful. This is a peaceful march. Let us mourn. Let us march in peace.
Right.
Then
so
came,
the
they had the guys that came dressed in all black start smashing out windows. Then the police got involved and was spraying mace and everything. That's when everything really went haywire.
Thank you. See, you put a bug, you put a rat inside the cage with everybody else, and that rat started to go crazy. See, that one rat started busting out one window, and then you blamed it, oh, it's the black people. It was the black people. Then all of a sudden, you got a riot. It's just like lighting a fuse. Once you light that fuse, it's just going to keep lighting. And there's no stopping until you put it out. And that's what happened. They lit a fuse. They had to put one person there, bust out one window, and that's how it all started.
And it caused a chain reaction.
A domino effect.
Yeah.
A domino effect. So when the people started videotaping, looking at this person, and they found that the person was a white person that was a police officer undercover doing this stuff, because see, that's what they want us to do. They want us to fight and kill each other, and that's the next person we got to worry about.
Right.
See, that's why it's time for us to use our mind instead of our hands. See, if I can get rid of you, then that means that's one less person I got to worry about.
Yeah.
So, and we came together and we stopped making them loot and riot and all that stuff. They're going to kill each other, fight each other, and everything else. Hey, we done did our job. No, we did our job when we set the police station on fire, to let y'all know we are here to be heard, not to be played with.
Right.
So that was the whole thing, and they didn't like that.
And hated that it had to go to such drastic measures. But you know what? Here, the police station, it wasn't even set on fire by somebody black. It was two white guys.
It was two white guys. They already showed it.
Yep.
Two white guys who set the police station on fire.
Yep.
You know, they have these certain people that you always want to blame the black person for it, but as it turns around, it's the white person. Because they never been into stuff like we've been into. Riot, had to fight for our life. So when they get a chance to show themselves what they could do, they'll take advantage of it, and that's why they set the police station on fire. That's like same thing down there in Atlanta when the lady set Wendy's on fire. They caught her setting the place on fire, and then first thing you blame is a black person. So you got to invest before you try to blame somebody, point the finger. You know, they say think twice and don't speak once. And all they was doing is speaking once, and they didn't even think about it. Let's make sure this was a black person. And then when they found out, they couldn't say nothing.
So what do you think about Bobby Rush saying, giving the okay to let people get the vaccinations and stuff, and he's sitting back chilling in the offices while the city of Chicago, they down there rioting, tearing up and stuff?
Well, with the vaccination, I feel it should be a choice. Either you get it or you don't get it. You can or you don't. But my whole thing to be serious about this Corona-19 or whatever, all it is a common cold. All it is a common cold. That's all it is. And they tell you right now what to do to keep your immune system up. vitamins. Eat your vitamins.
Yeah.
You know, orange juice. Keep fluid in your body. It ain't nothing but a common cold. And the common cold gonna leave during the summertime and come back during the wintertime.
But it gets pretty bad because I just found out that one of my cousins, Margaret, off of Sangamon. Remember I told you where all my family lived over there in them row of houses right there? Well, she now lives out in Joliet. But she had caught it and they said it almost killed her. But the older you get, the worse it is for you because it takes your body a longer time to heal from it. And she's already in her 60s, mid-60s. So
there you go. There you go. See, a coronavirus is not a virus that you can say you got a coronavirus, just like AIDS and everything else. Corona is a set-off.
Right.
If you got an underlying condition, it's like adding fuel to the fire.
Right.
That's all it is. It's adding fuel to the fire.
Right.
And if you don't put the fire out before it gets bigger, it's going to take over your body. And just like with people with underlying conditions, it would take over their body. Instead of them taking care of their bodies and taking their vitamins, they let it take over. And once it take over, it's no control of it.
Right. But it takes over fast.
Yeah, it takes over fast, but the whole thing you got to do, you got to catch it before it catch you.
Right.
That's the whole thing. You got to catch it before it catch you. And if you don't catch it in due time, it wipes you out.
Have you lost any of your friends or loved ones there from it yet? I hope not.
I think I lost a couple of, friends that had it, but they was older friends, like in their late 70s, 80 years old.
Okay.
So their body couldn't adjust as quick as anybody else. But as far as anybody young in my age, I haven't lost anybody yet to it.
Okay.
I'm just praying that everybody take care of themselves and, keep themselves healthy and wash their hands and stay their distance. But other than that, anybody I have known that have died this year, it's because of the older age and the condition that they have. Because I knew their immune system couldn't fight it. So,
there is somebody I know. I got to think of it, and I have to call you later on to tell you. But it is somebody that we know, somebody in their family that were younger. I believe they were in y'all ratchet as hell. I believe they was in the You Ratchet group. I have to get back with you and let you know who that was.
Okay.
Okay. So
well, other than that, like I said, everything in Chicago is pretty much peaceful now. They doing a peaceful march, they peaceful rally and everything else. And so, everything is not like what the media said it is. It's peaceful now. They still had a little march and everything, but it's a peaceful march now. So everything is trying to get back to normal as much as possible.
Okay. So is the violence there still high as far as the murder rate and people getting shot a lot still there?
Yeah, it's still there, but it's not high as they say it is because most people are very cautious about this virus going out. And then most of the time, it's just I won't even say at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just young people just don't know what else to do.
Right.
So they goes out and find things and, do things which is not even cause for of shooting anything.
Okay.
So I won't say it's gone, but I say it's not as bad as it used to be.
Okay. Now, How about the employment rate? How is it there? Is it still a lot of people unemployed, or is it picking back up?
A lot of people still unemployed because a lot of people is afraid to go back to work yet. They haven't, like they say, the mayor and the governor says we are in, they doing it by phases to open up Chicago, to open up whether they should go back to work. So there's still a lot of people that's unemployed and everything. So that's we won't see that go down until probably the fall. So, like I said, yes, it's a lot of unemployment people and people that's working from home, but that won't go down until they really get into their final phases of opening back up the city and everything.
Okay. Well, I know the job rate is going to be low because a lot of things burnt up, a lot of things got looted. So, are they giving any aid there to the people? Because I know didn't Jewel get looted too up there?
Yeah, Jules got a little, but Jules got back together. Come on, man.
Okay.
That's what it's called, insurance.
Right.
Insurance. You loot me, we get insurance, we pay. Hey, really, what they really did, y'all just took the stuff that we was gonna put on clearance anyway. So
right.
you just took the stuff that we was gonna put on clearance anyway. So now we got back together. We got Jules open on 75th. We got Jules open on 87th. So you really didn't really hurt us. You just did us a favor. You just took food and took stuff that we was gonna put on clearance because we can't move it. So now you just helped us out. We put our insurance claim in. We got more stuff, more products coming in.
Better.
Now we can have
Better.
move on.
Yeah.
Be better.
Now all
There's
those
nothing-
stores
there's
up
nothing
there,
there.
the Home Depot, the Nike Town, the beauty supply up there, the jewelry store, all of that up there on 87. That was 87th that got hit, right?
Yeah, 87 got hit pretty hard because, you know, you got to, it's not, I won't say it's a racist thing, but you got to look at all the people that was on the Nike outlet. Everything that's up and down was on 87. It was mostly Arab was on it.
Yeah.
But so they hit them really good. But then, like Nike Town was good for, like, upcoming shoes. It was never like, hey, they had the hot Jordans here. No.
Right.
No, they didn't.
Right.
It was Nike Town for the nice running shoes, the nice baseball shoes, football shoes, and stuff like that. So you didn't really get nothing. So now they got people out here giving away food and stuff. All the food that you stole, now you want to give away to people who can't get it, like milk and diapers and stuff like that. So, like I said, whoever
your basic necessities,
they really wasn't really thinking about. You know, they didn't think this out because half the stuff that y'all hit, it wasn't even worth hitting.
Right.
Dollar Tree.
Now the
Dollar
big stores
General.
that you want to really
Family
hit,
Dollar.
if they was to hit it, would have been out there in Gurnee. The Gurnee Mills and all that.
If you want to hit some stores, hit every store up and down the back end to down. But
Right.
you got to realize half of the stores has security. It's up on the second floor. It's not everything on the first floor. Everything mostly on the second floor.
Did they hit Michigan? Did they hit up there on Michigan? All
yeah,
them
they
stores?
hit Michigan. The Magnoun's pretty good, but they hit all of them was a smash and grab. But you got to realize half of the jewelry stores that was up and down Michigan, they have a security vault. They put everything up at the end of the day.
No,
So
I'm talking about like
really,
107 down that way.
Yeah, everything that they hit was like displays, was outside. JB's, you know, what's that? DTLR. You know, they hit stores like that.
Okay. Because,
So,
up there on Michigan, that whole little strip, they got all the stores and stuff. Rainbow, that big beauty supply, the place where you can get your boots made, your shoes made, the ABC phone shop. Remember I told you I used to work at their ABC phone shop. Them is owned by Arabs, but them is some cool Arabs. You can't tell them they Arabs. They don't fool with nobody but black people. They don't even really fool with too many other people. I know Tony and all of them. I've been around them. I worked for them for years, but everybody that know them will tell you they cool. So people probably was out there guarding their store so nobody would loot that store, that ABC phone shop. But all up and down Michigan over there, I want to say from 101st on down to 111th.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of them stores get hit?
Pretty much. Well, like I said, I haven't been up and down that way because I've been working 24/7.
Okay.
So I heard some of the stores and everything else that's been hit and stuff like that. They was hit, but they wasn't hit hard like, oh, they'll go out of business.
Okay.
No
Just hit and grab
like
what's right inside the window. Okay.
Right. Grab whatever we can outside the window. We're going to throw an insurance claim. We get our insurance money. We're back up and running again. Like I said, everything is back to normal. So you didn't really put a dent, but you just made a statement.
Okay.
This is what we can do.
Okay.
All you did is made a statement. You didn't make a dent, you just made a statement because now everything is up back to normal. We got the Walmarts back up.
Okay.
You know, it's everything is getting better, back together, but everything has to take time. Nothing was done overnight, so everything just takes time of getting back together and getting back where it should be.
Now, this is what I don't get. They hit the Dollar Tree. What the hell you hit the Dollar Tree with anything in there is $1?
That's why I said whoever put this plan together wasn't thinking, because that would be the last place I hit.
That one shouldn't have been hit at all. Not at all.
I wouldn't even hit the Dollar Tree because it's not worth it. And another thing is, why would you hit AutoZone? Why would you hit any of these auto places? Because everything you got to get out of there, it got to be specific for your car. It got to have a model number on it.
And then you're not going to take the time to sit and type in the computer, I'm going to look up this part, and then go search the aisle for the part. What you going to do, just go in there, just grab a whole bunch of stuff and not know if it's going to fit your car? And then what you going to do, take the chance of be like, hey, I got these brake pads you want to buy? Ain't nobody just going to say, I'll take them brake pads, not knowing if they going to fit or not.
There you go. That's why I say certain things in certain spots you should hit, because if you get something out of it, it's not going to do you no good. You just don't have it, and you can't sell it or you can't use it. So common sense wasn't a big factor in this thing going on, so I kind of figured that out. So, like I said, but other than that, everything is going to take time to get back together.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, like I said, I've been working 6 days a week and just hanging in here.
Right. Well, okay, get back to me and let me know what you can find out about the boy's murder.
Okay, then.
Because I think it might have been gang related. Well, you know, because he is in with the BDs, and over there, you know, it's something else, and you know how people pop off at the mouth up there, and then he got caught slipping.
Right. So, yeah, I will find out, and I will let you know, and I'll keep in contact with you, okay?
All right. Thank you. Love you. Talk to you later.
Love you, too. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. Couldn't get any information there, but you did get to hear what's going on in Chicago right now and what really actually went down. I kind of knew it was going to be in that situation of what's going on, and it's just crazy. Hey Infiltration, hey Goldilocks, Miss Keitha, hey Bella's World, Audrina, I'm gonna get you. Keita G, Real Entrepreneur, Bella's World, hey hon. Real Entrepreneur, how you doing? Let me see who else is in here. Pretty Face, hey, long time no see. So I hope you guys got a lot of the information, you know, you heard. I tried to ask questions that you guys would want to know of what's going on down there. Hey, Chocolate Dream. What's going on, Juice? So, I'm going to come back tonight. I'm going to do another interview with someone, and I hope you guys tune back in with me for this interview, because this person has the inside scoop of everything of what's going on. He talks to Nipsey Hussle's family, and it's a lot of controversy going on right now where there's somebody pouring salt on people's names out here. But I just wanted to, this is one thing I want to know. I'm going to touch on it a little bit now, but I'm going to save the big portion of it for later this evening, because I'm going to throw some stuff together. I got to unscramble my brain, clear out the cobwebs up there, brush my hair back a little bit, y'all. See, I'm dressed in hot weather attire because it is hot here. It is burning up hot. Tanique Review, Tanique Media Network, however you want to look at them, but it is Tanique. I notice every time he goes on and does a show and he speaks on anything, Lil Kev come out, just like me. I will come out and do a live. Here comes Lil Kev. And when Tanique would speak on certain things, Lil Kev will come out and say something on his thing. And then the next thing you know, there's something going on where some things is being said to Tanique about a lot of different things. And it's kind of making you wonder, why is this going on? Tanique comes out with this, then here comes Lil Kev. Then there's some more stuff come out that's pertaining to with what Tanique says and what he does on his channel. Tanique has no problems on his channel, just like I don't have problems on my channel. We don't do the cussing out of people. We don't try to put people on Front Street on a lot of different things. Me and Tanique are not monetized. But, you know, we're not having a whole bunch of problems. We're not having a bunch of drama. But why are we in the middle of some controversy, trying to be controversy, when we don't fool around with Lil Kev at all? But it has been said that we do, and I have addressed this before. I want to address this one last time. So I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but please do not come to me with anything about what Lil Kev done said, what he has done, said anything about me. Tanique don't care and don't want to know what that boy is doing over there on his page either. We're not subscribed to him. We don't watch him. We don't deal with him. We don't fool with him at all. He's have his own issues that he's trying to come up with, trying to rectify and bring his show, his channel, or whatever you want to call it. I heard he's on Patreon. More power to him. Whatever you can do over there, keep your BS over there with you. Don't come over here. Don't come on my page. I don't want you on my page. Tanique don't want you on his page. Tanique don't want you calling him. Tanique don't want you bothering him. And you out the door. That's it. But I am going to have Tanique come on tonight. I was going to keep that a secret from you guys. I have been told a whole lot of things, but me and Tanique are going to set the record straight tonight. I am going to interview Tanique tonight on some information that he gave out, and only Tanique has this information. If you would go back and look at Tanique Media Network or Tanique Media News, go look at a video that he just put out there, whereas he has information on Darden, and he also has the information and has proof on it that the police paid Lord forgive me, Eric Holder $75,000 not to say anything. Whereas he was supposed to have a speedy trial. He asked for that speedy trial, and it also in the records, it shows, in any of the records that you have read, it shows that he asked for a speedy trial. Your speedy trial is within 30 to 60 days. They're supposed to conduct and get his trial done and over with. Here it is, it's been over a year. Still nothing. By rights, that trial should have been thrown out, because now circumstantial evidence, everything is tampered with. By now, they can't even go back into the grounds to pull anything new. Everything that they have far as evidence is what they have collected from the time Nipsey Hussle. That's all they have. So if they go back there now, there is nothing there that they can get anything that'll be circumstantial and relevant to this case. They can go by hearsay, or they can try to go back to what they have before, the videos and whatever else. Show those videos. Put it out there. What evidence do you have? put it out there. But what they have, their case right now is very weak against Eric Holder, because they're in violation of giving him that speedy trial, because it is way past, it is like over a year past the time of he was supposed to have that speedy trial. So if anything comes out of this trial, it's going to be a miracle, because everything is so tampered and stepped on right now that it can come up inconclusive. But I'm going to have Tanique on here tonight. We're going to talk about it, get this information out here. I'm going to interview Tanique on everything as far as what's going on now, what from back then leading up to now, get his view on a lot of different things. Of course, he has a big following. I know he's over 30,000 followers right now. I would rather get his insight, because he has a solid foundation of followers. He has a solid channel. I'm not trying to build my channel up off of him, but it doesn't matter whether what I do or not, because I am up under Tanique's umbrella. If you look on my page, you will see that yellow and black badge with the green and blue little squares inside of it. I'm up under Tanique. So, of course, I'm going to go to my brother and talk to him, be like, hey, and he's going to be like, my sister, I got you. But in order for me to keep on solid grounds, I'm pushing all the BS aside, because that's beneath me. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get the truth and understanding on a lot of different things. BS ain't making me, it ain't giving me, a solid mind. It ain't giving me a foundation for my channel. That makes people look at me as if I'm weak, and I'm solid. I'm grounded. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know my capabilities. So therefore, you guys, I appreciate you guys following me. I appreciate you guys standing with me solid and trying to keep the BS out, because if we are not like this, we're like this or like this, and I don't want us to be like that. We're family, and we're going to stick together, and we're going to be that. So I appreciate what you guys being here with me right now. So what I'm going to do, hey Kiki, I'm going to take a break for a couple of hours, you guys, and I'm going to come back with more information, and I'm also going to come back with the interview with Tanique. So you guys, please make sure you come back. You're going to follow me. I can't give an exact time. Hey, Terry Michael, I don't know an exact time, but I want to keep you guys informed. I want to keep us focused. I want to keep us in the loop and in the know of what's going on, because there's a lot of transition and a lot of negativity out here, and I want us to be clear of all negativity. I want us to have a clear understanding of each other, that we are family, and we're going to stay like this, and we got to keep it together. So one love, you guys. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in a couple of hours. I will say it is 6 o'clock, going on 7 o'clock now, so I'll say about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'll just push it for 9 o'clock. I'll be back at 9 o'clock, and that way we'll talk more, and I will have Tanique on. Love you guys. Hate to cut it short, but Queen Drip Lady Blue, what's going on? You guys, please, if you don't share it at all, hit that like button for me. That way I know you guys did see the video. So please hit the like button, and I will come back, you guys, and just be watching for me to come back at about 9 o'clock. I say no later than 9:15. I will be on. So I'm not going to play all my music like I normally do, because I'm getting ready to jump off, get some stuff together, and I will be back. So peace. Love you guys. See you real soon.